Oh, dribbles. But, oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it. Nothing caught your eye?
Attention!
That? Is someone excited to work on the Oh, dribbles. But, oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it. Wondrous!
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Since your last break, my darling.
What do you get out of this? Everyone deserves the chance to make some coin.
Let's get on with it.
Nothing hurts anymore.
If I was a Sharon lookout, this is the sort of place I'd
I'll give it a shot. That's curious. To keep going. Box again.
That's curious.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Coddling these vagabonds and don't give a rat's arse about honest
discussion.
citizens.
I took you for one of them for a moment. These wretches have nowhere to call home. The charity you'd be... Alas, you cannot eat grandmother's ashes, nor can you easily trade a golden candelabra for a bowl of soup. That Difficult to get a good day's trade done when I'm expected to keep watch for Shadowheart at the same time. Who knows when she'll finally turn up? Is that so? Well, perhaps you should retrieve her then.
I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
No, we pay tax.
Young lady, Shadowheart, a word.
Intruder.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you. Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. There have been whispers about you, sister. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust.
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
Refugees can't stay here in Rivington. They're a danger to all of us.
That's a bigger issue than mine. You're no sauce. I'd put my money on Christine.
Nice to be in a crowd of normal people for once.
Really? I prefer my company. Extraordinary.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
I don't see why I should be explaining myself. It's my property. They are on it, unlawfully.
Look, we needed somewhere to live. This place was empty and it had walls. I've got children for tears' sake. My point exactly.
They're like kobolds. You let one in and soon the place will be crawling with them.
Ye gods, this guy is begging to get smacked.
This man's indignant demeanor barely masks a seething anxiety. There's more to this situation than he's letting on.
I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home. Either they leave or I'll make them. Fine, they can stay. Just don't blame me when they turn on you like the mongrels they are.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me. You've stepped on the guild's toes, and we'd like a little something to make it better.
Is the little dog trying to intimidate us? If it continues to bark, I will snap its neck.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
I'd say you'll live to regret it, but honestly, I'm not so sure you'd live. You're serious. Let's forget this unpleasantness ever happened. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
I'm sure it's her
Mark my words.
Maggots will be done. No time to rest. Still breathing, despite everything. Have I been this way before?
Woof! Ah, you speak, which means you're not a dog. So, what the hell are you doing in my kennels? Found him, did you? I can't say I'm surprised. Gomwick never kept him on a tight leash. Bring him here, and I'll give him a once-over for you. Check him for worms and so on.
Oh, yes, please. I'd love to see him.
He's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again.
Scratch! Oh, it's good to see you, boy.
Shut up, Dringo, and get back to work. And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy. This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now. Gomwick was his handler, not his owner. I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard.
It's not just Scratch. She's always hurting the dogs.
Shut your mouth, Dringo. Last warning. Fine. You think you can do a better job without me? Be my guest. They're a useless bunch of mongrels.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
I'll do... I'll do...
Mistress is gone. Mistress is gone. I mean, such terrible news. She will be missed.
Thank you for making Mistress go away. She was horrid.
Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not... Gonwick. That's a real shame. Fine courier he was. Stumped how I'll replace him. Most want to get into the city these days, not leave it. We've had to cut our courier services completely. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they?
You sense there's more to his anxiety than a few missing letters.
Not the foggiest. Normally they fly true as an elven arrow. Something nearby is snatching them, I can tell you that much. Oh, well, one of the missing letters is my own correspondence. A personal matter, nothing serious. But you can understand if people think I can't even deliver my own letters, I'd be finished. I suppose there's no harm in you taking a look. Here's something to get you started. Bring me the letter, unopened, and you'll get the rest.
I've no need of a wing man. Commander Lightfeather will give you your briefing. Coo-coo.
A little wet under the wing for our unit. The commander will soon straighten you out.
Name and rank! Quickly now! There's a war on! At ease! At ease! I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Chiantha. State your purpose, Groundwalker. I don't have all day. Damned awful business. Fine flyers, a lot of them. Gone without a trace. Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. We're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the blighter. If you pass that way, beware the sign of the featherless wings. From that rooftop, none return.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
Outraged. We would never hurt him. He had nothing to do with his death. We swear it.
How big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind. First step is the hardest.
Here we be! Take me to my cherished Shura, and thy food shall be plenty.
collar looks familiar. Does this cat belong to Gale?
The children in. They've had nothing but scraps for days.
Mr. Dakarios, heavens! Fancy seeing you here.
Tara! That can't be you, can it?
I suppose you won't be terribly shocked to find your old friend Tara amongst the pigeons. They've always been a personal favourite.
My, is that a ring? For us? Ugh, you shouldn't have. Enjoy yourself now, Tara. Looks like you've got yourself set up quite nicely here. Oh, right. Did you hear that, Tara? Stop it?
Well, these must be important birds indeed, Mr. Dakarios. Forgive me for feasting on their bodies and bones so very voraciously.
Oh, she's agreed. Just about. Tara remains as willful as ever. I'm glad you finally made her acquaintance. Given the length of my time away, I feared she might have given up on me. Oh, I should have known better. She'd never do such a thing. I wouldn't have her any other way. I'd actually been thinking about introducing the two of you anyway. Over a sumptuous home-cooked meal, if that sounds at all to your taste. My tower in Waterdeep boasts an excellent kitchen and a wine cellar to rival Ondar himself. Not to mention a larder stocked with my homemade Hundor sauce. I can hardly wait. Now that we've got something to look forward to, I think it's time we went and saved the world. Don't you?
Have mercy. You won't help us. At least let the children in. They've had nothing but scraps for days.
Teresa's caress also has.
We are not staying in a brothel.
Listen, got a moment? I've got work.
It's front page material. Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy.
Great headline.
Scraps for days.
We let more outsiders in and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelnane, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out? Our high priest was harboring fugitives, and one of them murdered him.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid. Thank you, stranger. I take some solace knowing that he died in Ilmater's service.
Does Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists? Or perhaps I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
Warns the temple of exactly this. Exactly this.
Ilmater's edict is to welcome all into his embrace. Salve all suffering.
I still can't believe anyone would murder Father Logan.
There's enough plan to make a believer out of anyone.
That Ilmater's grace must you be so insensitive. Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Logan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater. Thank you. I wouldn't normally speak so harshly, but these are rather unique circumstances. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Logan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target. Feel free to look around the temple, but fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence. Charette's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case. Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really. I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid. Shira passed away last year. Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit. I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
Don't touch me.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow? might be useful.
What is that?
Let's see. Should mind my step. Be wary. This place is trapped.
Trust no one. Easy.
Best get going. Don't mind if I do. Here we go. A crypt. This must be where Shira Clarwen is buried.
What now?
Here lies Sister Shira Clarwen, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Here lies Sister Shira Clarwen, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR.
Here it is. The tomb of the Amulet Spirit's granddaughter. Time for a family reunion. Pave my path with corpses. Build my castle with bones.
Someone there? Be brief.
Mine's never quiet.
Eternally cast then my spirit be. No. Morning Lord, I call to thee, lend your forbearance.
I hate it had to end like this. A torturous fate by any measure.
Careful, I bite.
All right, what now?
Fascinating.
What's that?
This city reeks of evil. Or perhaps Boo just needs to bathe.
Watch your back. Lost in thought.
Sharp as ever.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
you
indeed.
Eat this!
Still alive, so that's progress.
Yes?
Eat this!
What I wouldn't give for a good rest about now.
Take Euro. I cannot die. Please help me.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon. I'll take that. If not over, then through.
The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
Let me work my magic.
Keep your distance, darling.
Time for discretion.
Your light fingers have attracted attention. It seems an explanation may be in order. You may have talked.
Trust no one.
Can't give up now.
You're here. Warbrim will want to see you. We've been taking a beating, but he's ready to.
Your light fingers have attracted attention. It seems an explanation may be in order.
Time to press ahead.
Your desire.
The boss is expecting.
At the ready.
I have such a headache. Can't slow down.
You think I want more? Only if you're quick. Now.
Good to see you. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you, I hope. As long as our objective is the same, the reason doesn't matter to me. We have a common enemy. But neither of us gets what we want until we deal with our biggest obstacle. The Steel Watch. They're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city. They act all civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change. freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it. A tyrant's nothing without lackeys. And the Gondians are the perfect lackeys. Dangerously intelligent, pathetically submissive. They invented the Steel Watchers, and they're building an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while this city screams. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit. Same as it always is. Eliminate the threat. In this case, the foundry where these atrocities are produced. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build that the Iron Hands can't tear down. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A rune powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility, and boom. Problem solved.
Wulbren, please. This is too far. Everyone in the foundry would be killed.
Quiet, Barkus. The adults are talking. Innocents. You have no idea what you're talking about. The Gondians picked their side the minute they took orders from Gortash. If they had any courage, they'd have refused him and died like heroes, spitting in his face. Now they'll die like the dogs they are. There is no other way. But I believe in second chances. When you come crawling back here, and you will, we can talk. So, are you with me? Ready to take down the Steel Watch? Ha! The foundry, the streets.
A rune powder bomb? Oh, what the devil has he become? The Wulb, but his head. Please, speak to them before you do anything. They deserve a chance to plead their case before being blown to... That's all.
Where am I needed?
Which way to the nearest library?
Do we have a target?
Watch your back. Let's move. Very quiet.
Still in control. Just. Let's see.
Careful, I bite.
What to do?
Somewhere warm and safe.
Bloody gnomes. Think they can get away with anything. Nearly. What? You! You an adventurer? Looking to. No matter. I'll.
I don't mind it.
At your command. You need my expertise.
Don't be shy.
The air is ripe with magic.
The pride of the gate.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Sleep with one eye open, evil. Maybe both.
Whatever it takes.
Life is simple, and so is Minsk.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a patron confuses me,
I'd probably break his nose. Good boy.
Looking ahead. Always room for more.
Don't touch me. Hardly a challenge.
No one back home will ever believe this. A list of names. Father Lorgan's on here. Crossed off. A target list, perhaps.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source.
The open hand temple.
What a day.
The corpse regards you.
Theon, landlord. Oh man, that's awful. Dwarf, like
the corpse dispels.
Never a dull moment.
The rest is a...
I know you have.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. We're getting a real...
One day I'll catch a break.
A scant few customers.
I need a quick word.
Have been taken from the again.
Another case closed. Hang on a sec. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? A Baal plot. You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
Again.
I put it on especially for you.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Look, Sharess is correct.
Many years I ended my hand.
It isn't just physical, it's a state of mind.
Hear me. Sharess is correct.
The priests will open.
Thank you. Thank you.
It is not for us to... We are his adherents.
Mercenary they may be, but father always demanded discipline from the Flaming Fist. Seems some prove unruly in his absence.
For decades, all
Father made a fine job of polishing them
has
up.
been sitting right.
But a sellsword is still a sellsword.
Gortash is a vision.
They are just following their nature.
His vision is
I've got a long road ahead.
And you think the Harpers are watching to fit?
And you're worried about the price of...
I should hope so.
He's delivered.
We certainly
Yes.
don't get paid half so well.
These tax hikes are enough to make my eyes hurt.
Once the Watchers see off the cultists, we'll recoup what we've lost and then some. It's a shame Gortash's interview didn't touch on how the Watchers talk.
That's just a gimmick. The Steel Watch don't.
In my opinion, we should have a steel watch in every Baldurian home. Why? I'm glad you asked. It'd certainly help with the dishes. Okay, after the joke, you'll laugh. Leave him some time and then...
As long as they do their jobs, they can sing sea shanties for a while. Now, I'm just saying, why?
Hello. Nice day for a walk.
Did you see Gortash's latest interview?
And these white wine doesn't think. Speaks well, that Edward Gortash. Excellent rhetorician.
He's a man of people too. Promised at least 100 more watchers before the year was out.
Good. Once Gortash clears off the cultists, he'll still have to clean the rabble off the streets.
He'll manage. There's nothing that man can't do. For decades, all we needed to build a steel watch has been sitting right there.
Gortash is a visionary, sure enough.
When my break comes, I'm going to play with the kitchen cats. I don't care what the law says.
And you're worried about the price of bread.
He's delivered, yeah.